Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, my name is Jolene, and I'm the author of the Glorium Sea series as well as the MOONRISE Beach series. So I'm going to be setting up in my Hobonichi cousin today. I'm going to be setting up my monthlies as well as the dashboard and my dailies. So if you guys missed how I set up January, this is how it turned out, and then I can kind of show you a flip through of my dailies. So I did set up this dashboard page with a quote, which is also from my shop. I have a piece of vellum here, and then it kind of just goes into all my lists for my dailies. So kind of changed how I started using this planner, and I used it for more like project planning and journaling. So I even have some of my journaling prompt printables. These are also from my shop. This is from the winter set, and I just kind of tip that in to have like a morning winter routine. And then on this side I have the evening one, so I just added that in. But as you guys can see, I've been using this planner every day. I've been even journaling in here as well, so that has been really nice. I've been using these journaling prompts. These are from my shop. This one I'm using for this month is the personal growth one. So there are 6 cards, and on 3 of them you have 10 journaling prompts. So as you guys can see, I'm almost done with this one, and I just check them off as I am doing them. So I have 3 more to do, so I saved that spot here for that. But since I have all my February dates confirmed here, I am going to be setting up for February early, and the reason why I'm doing that also is because my book release is going to be this month. So I'm going to be releasing a new book series. It's called the Heartbreaker series, and the first book is called Forever This Time. So I know I'm going to be super busy this month, so I want to get ahead and have everything set up in this planner. So that's why I'm getting a head start on setting this up. And to do all that, I'm going to be using the Tansy Floral kit. This is one of the journaling kits. This is the full kit, so you do get 4 pages, and it's available in my shop, and you can purchase this in the transparent matte or the white matte. Right now I'm using the white matte. I think in future months I'm going to be using the transparent matte, but this is what the pages look like. So you have some ripped washi. I really like these wax seals. You have some archways, tags, some quotes there, also some stamps. And then you have the days of the week. I like this vintage ripped washi. You have the little Polaroids that you can write in as well. And then on this one, you do get 2 double washies, so you can run that along the bottom if you want. You have a bunch of the memos, archways, and then you have the fashion girl on this one, and a bunch of the larger florals. And I'm pretty sure I also have some of the deco, so let me grab that. Do I have that here? I also have a Hobonichi Cousin weekly kit that matches this collection, so I'm actually going to save that for the first week of February, I think. Where's my deco? Here we go. So as you guys can see, the deco, it has smaller elements than in the journaling kit. So if you guys are using like a smaller planner perhaps, then this one would be great for that. But let's get started with setting up for February. So I have pulled all of these washi tapes, and all of them are from Simply Gilded, apart from this one right here, which is from the Pink Room Co. But I thought these would all look nice with the kit that I'm going to be using, and they all have like a floral or Valentine's Day type of feel to it, because obviously we do have Valentine's Day this month, so I'm going to be using that. And then I also have the large scripts here, again is from my shop. I also have pre-cut this vellum piece. This design paper is a digital, you can purchase also from my shop. It's called Tansy Floral, so same as the journaling kit collection. So I'm going to be using this in my daily, and I just printed it out on vellum, as you guys can see, but you can print it out on cardstock or whatever. And then the last thing that I want to show you is I have printed out these journaling prompts, because I'm going to be journaling once again in here, and I have the journal prompts for self-love, because that is the theme that I want to focus on for this month, since it is Valentine's Day in February. So the first thing that I'm going to do is grab some of this ripped washi, and I think I want to, let's see, which one do I want to use? I really like this pin tuck design, so I think I'm gonna grab this one here, and we'll add it to the bottom because I don't need these weeks. are these boxes here. They're not part of this month. And then I'm also gonna grab my date covers and my boxes. So I'm gonna see what matches this kit here. I think blush will be an obvious choice, but let me see if I have any other boxes that might work. This might work too, these colors. I think I'll go with blush. So those are the functional boxes. These will fit in the boxes of the monthly and also the weekly. And then I also have the date strip. So you get 4 months in one. And I think I'm gonna go with the blush once again, because we are going for like a pinkish theme. But as you guys can see, I have so many different colorways in the shop. So you can pick those up if you guys are interested. Let's see which one is the best fit. I think I'm gonna go with the mid-tone pink here. So let me just add that to the top here. And these are sized already for the monthlies. So fits perfectly. So how are you guys doing? How has 2023 been working out for you guys? Are you guys still using the same planners that you set the year out with, or are you already discovering that they're not working for you and changing things up? So far, everything has been working out for me, so I'm very, very pleased. Let's see, I think I may add some washi here at the bottom later on, but because I absolutely love this little wax seal, I think I'm gonna add that just here at the top to cover up that little section. And then I'm going to be adding one of the Polaroids here at the bottom because I'm gonna be having my book release, so I wanna add that there. Let's add some washi first. Should I go in with this one here? This one is from Pink Room Co., or maybe this one, just the pretty tone-on-tone bows. It's not too like in your face, which is why I like it. This year I find that I'm using the Hobonichi Cousin really well. It's always been one of my main planners, but I feel like this time it's becoming even more functional for me. This washi right here that I'm using is actually from the Once Upon a Time box, so one of their latest sub boxes from Simply Gilded. I just thought that the blue and the floral vine went really nicely with the blue that's already in the kit, so I'm going to add in some of that. And then before I go in with the rest of the deco, I'm just going to add in my important dates. So I'm going to grab this guy, and we can start by marking everything down. So I know that I have an event on the 1st. It's not confirmed yet, but I am going to add the box down. So when it does get confirmed, I'm going to add that. And then same thing, I'm going to be marking down an unconfirmed date on the 16th, so I can pencil that in after. And as you guys can see, you get 4 colors on these sheets, and I'm using these to color code. So these 2 events are kind of like the same thing, so that's why I'm using the same colors for it. Okay. Also on the 1st, it's my deadline for my book. So I am going to be marking that down here. I do have to send my book off to the formatter, and I will probably have my release day the following day. So I am just going to write that down here. So this first week of February is going to be a pretty busy one for me. On the 5th, I also have a renewal, so I'm going to go in with a different color for that. And I do have some other renewals to do this month, so that's why I'm going to be using one color for all of those things. So let's start with this one, Legacy. So I have another one on the 7th. So I'm just going to mark that down for Glory and Origin, and then also the following day I have another one. So like I said, it's a super busy month for me. I also have an anniversary, so that is something different. I am going to mark that down on the 13th with a different pink tone, just so that I know what it is. I find that using the boxes is the neatest way to color code. You can also just use colored pen, but for me, I find it a little too much. It's just a little too much color for me, so I like to use the boxes to add the color, but my pen is always black. So I actually have 2 events on this day. So I wrote my renewal down and my anniversary. I forgot to mark down that on the 2nd, I do have another work event. So I'm just going to mark that down, again, using the same color coding system. And then I do want to have a book sale this week. So maybe I will use this color. I haven't scheduled this in, but I can't do it until next week still. So I think that is it in terms of what I need to mark down. Now we can go in with a bit of the deco. I like to add one of these stamps. These come with the kit. And then actually with the kit, you do get this little to-do. So I'm gonna grab that and maybe choose one of the florals to layer that with. Let's use this one up here. Because you have 4 pages, there are a lot of different elements that you can choose from, so it's pretty nice. And in this section, I'm just going to layer to do here and write down all the things for my release date. And then now let's go in with the deco. So I have a ton to work with. I will be using the florals just to add a little bit of the color to the page. I have the smaller elements, so I'll add that here. And I do keep it fairly simple for the monthly because if something does come up, I do want to have that space to be able to add. For some of them, I am going to cut them up so that I can kind of place them in strategic places. So one I will add here, for example, and then another one I will add here. So they kind of peek out like that. All right, so I think that is everything that I'm going to do for my monthly section. So if anything does come up, I have these extra boxes that I can use to color code once again, and then I will save the date strips for another month. So now let's move on to the daily section. So here is a daily, so you do get this blank page. I am gonna go ahead and decorate this page here. So I'm gonna grab the ripped washi. There's this vintage looking one that I absolutely love. So I'm actually going to use that to cover up the February here. And I will use the other one at the bottom. And this kind of gives it like a frame. And then I do have this, and I like to have a quote just in the center here. So again, I printed this out on regular paper, but you can also print this out on cardstock or whatever you like. So I'm just going to rip off a little bit, and I'm just going to use it to tape it down. So you have the stamps there and the little envelopes, and then at the bottom here, it says hello from me to you, which I think is really cute. And also I'm going to add this reading girl because I am going to be having my book release. So I thought that she was kind of fitting. And I'm just going to layer some of these florals and other deco pieces. I like having the larger pieces of deco because they are really perfect for layering. I have this gorgeous wreath here that I like because it's in the shape of a little moon, so I'm going to add that. And then where is my little wax seal? I love these. I think they're so cute. So I'm going to add that there, and then let's add the other wreath towards the bottom here, and then I'm just going to use the smaller florals just to dot it around here. They even come with little heart. Because we have Valentine's this month, I am going to add just a few of those too. So we have that done for our little title page. And before I move on to the dailies, I do have my large monthly script. So I'm gonna grab that. Now because I have the full kit, I have still a lot to work with. And so I'm gonna use this to set up the first week of February as well. So as you guys can see, with just this one kit, I'm able to do 1 week in the dailies, the dashboard, as well as the monthlies. So it's a really full kit. You can really get a lot of different spreads out of it. So what I'm gonna do now is just grab the thick washi here. And I do want to line it here at the bottom. I really like this look, so I'm going to just cut it here. And then it comes with this really pretty grid washi as well. So you can use this together or you can separate them. It's really up to you how you like to decorate. I like the look of it kind of stacked. And then also you do get these days of the week scripts that are included in the kit. So I'm gonna go ahead and set up 1 week, like I said, with this kit. February does start on the Wednesday, but that's fine. I can go ahead and decorate however I need to. So I do have events on this day, so that is why I'm gonna go in with one of these. It has a space there where you can actually write in what is going on that day. So I will use that and the Wednesday script, and then I'm gonna add a few of the florals. So I have these. I just like having a little something here, but I do leave most of it kind of blank here in the center. So that is 1 day done. Now we're moving on to Thursday. I want to bring in some of the washi. So I have this rosé washi. This is from Simply Gilded with the rose gold. So I'm just going to add a bit of that. And again, I do have a work event on this day. So I'm going to grab this little memo pad that has space there where you can write on so that I can write in my event for the day. And then I have this ripped washi that I didn't use yet, so I will be using that. Let's add that below here. And again, just adding a little bit of the deco. And then on Friday, I'm gonna add this larger floral piece. Love that, I think it's so pretty. So again, I'm gonna add my script there. And I do have this little quote that says bloom with grace. So I will add that here to the top. So we have that little corner there. That looks really cute. On the bottom here, I'm just gonna add this deco that is also from the kit, and then I'm gonna add some washi tape. And you can always layer if you wish. So again, these are from the Once Upon a Time box. So there we go, that is the spread for those 2 days. Let's move on to Saturday. I have a little archway here that I can use. I think I want to add more florals here. And of course the hearts. I'll grab the Pink Room Co. washi tape. And we can run it up this side. And I'm going to add the little wax seal. I'm loving this. I think it's so, so cute. I also have some extra of these ripped washi, so I'm going to add them to the corners of the following page. go. And on this day, again, I do have something going on. So I will use another one of these and then add the script there so I can write in my event for the day. I'm going to add this guy here, and then I think I will go ahead and add the little washi strip once again here to the bottom. So I've also started using the Hobonichi A6 Techo as my daily this year. That is the English one, and so far I've been really liking it. It's been really functional for me. I'm trying that out because I want something that's a little bit more portable than this one right here. I love the Cousin, but I do find it quite heavy to carry around, so that's why I'm using a smaller one, just to see if I like it. If I haven't mentioned already, I do have a new cover on it. I did get another one from Oristelle. It's the Airy one, and it's in a classic brown. I really like it. I like that there's 2 pen loops, and there's a little less material than the other one that I was using. So the other one was a little bit bulky for me sometimes, so I do like the slim design of this one. So on Tuesday, I do have another event on this day, so let's use this to help me mark it down. I'll use the today here, and then where's my script? And then of course florals, can't forget those. But if you guys would like me to share a flip through of my A6 Hobonichi, just let me know. I can definitely share that with you if you guys want. I think we're almost done. All I want to do is just add more of that Simply Gilded washi towards the bottom of this page here. So that is everything that I have done for setting up my daily pages. I still have some more of these, which I will keep and use in the rest of my dailies, but that is pretty much it. The last thing that I want to add is this gorgeous vellum. Again, this is something that you can purchase from my shop, and I do just want to tip it in here. So I'm going to grab some tape, and I'm just going to secure it with this piece of tape here. This is just called invisible tape, so you can't really see it once it's down, which is always really nice. So I'd like to do a couple on each side, like that, and we'll flip it over and do the same on the opposite side. So there we go. Now we have a piece of beautiful vellum for February now. So let me just do a quick flip through of everything that we just finished. So here is my monthly. Then we can go into our title page for February. I have a piece of vellum here. Again, all of these stickers, even the printables, journaling prompts, these are all from my shop. And then I've just decorated the daily pages quite lightly. And then I will be tipping in these guys. So I have the positive affirmations, the goals for this month, and then all of these journaling prompts, which are included in the printable set. I will be using these as my prompts for this month. So the last little thing that I want to also include are these little calendars. So I have 2 sets available in my shop. This one is the floral set, and then I do also have another set that's like the 4 seasons, but I'm going to grab the February one, which actually has the same florals in this kit, and I'm going to be adding one of these in here. I think I'm just going to washi it in because I'm going to use it as a kind of like no spend for this month, so I will be keeping track of that. And I think I will just leave it here on the side so that I can just check it off. So that is everything. I hope you guys enjoyed this little setup of my Hobonichi cousin. If you guys have any questions, you can leave them down below. And if you guys are interested in either the stickers or the printables from my shop, you guys can use the code SAVE10 to save 10% off. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!